Recently, I passed the 30-day mark of having been a YouTube creator. Some things have been helpful to me and some things have not been helpful to me. And in today's video, what I'm going to share with you is exactly those things. Now, these are in no particular order, but I am going to save what I feel like has been most helpful for me for the end. So please stay tuned for that. Now, the first thing that I'm going to mention is comments, because really what YouTube is, it's a sharing of ideas. And so I feel like I have a valuable experience. I retired at the age of 46. I've lived in Japan, I've lived in Germany, I've lived in Hawaii, I've traveled to more than 25 countries. So really the goal of my channel is to share my experience having done that so that I can educate people and they can learn from my experience. And then the way that they reward me is with their comments, with their watch time, and of course YouTube rewards, in addition to watch hours, they reward you with for subscribers. And so something that's been helpful to me has been comments. Now I will say, especially as a young channel, most of the comments that I have received have been positive feedback. And while that's good, I've also received some negative feedback. And the most negative feedback that I have received, and I think this makes sense, is on my most watched video. Now, I just posted that video in the last couple days, and it's been my most successful video to date. Now, it makes sense that with more people watching, you'll receive more comments, both good and bad. But I think as a content creator, what you're really looking for is to provide value to the person who's watching. And so that negative feedback, it gives you data points about what people like and what people don't like. And so you're not going to be able to please everyone, but just to get that feedback, whether good or bad, it gives you an idea of what it is that people are going to want to watch. So number one thing that I'll list is comments. Now, the second thing that I'm going to talk about is, I'd say, a little bit controversial. I've seen a lot of comments on it, or a lot of videos about it during my short time researching what works and what doesn't work on YouTube. I'm walking on a country road, so if you see me looking away periodically, I'm trying not to get run over by combines during the harvest. Additionally, I'm trying not to step off the road, and I do have some notes that I'm going to be looking at. This is an informal video, so I am going to be referencing some notes. I just want to make sure that I provide you as much value as I can by providing you the information that I had planned to share with you. And so shorts is something that I have found has been helpful to me. You know, my sense of humor is a little bit dry sometimes in the long form videos. That doesn't really come through. My voice may be a little bit monotone. So if I can take a highlight from a video that I've shot and just clip that down to a few seconds, obviously less than a minute, then I can kind of highlight my personality. And so that's been helpful to me. I feel like I'm a likable guy. I don't know. We'll see what the comments have to say about whether I'm a likable guy or not, or whether or not I'm relatable or authentic. But I feel like the shorts have been successful for me, and really my measuring stick for that is that I have received subscribers from the shorts. Now, of course, the shorts don't do anything for you as far as watch hours towards getting monetized. And I'm a long ways away from getting 10 million views on any of my shorts. So that's just something that I'm not even going to take into consideration at the moment in my first 30 days. But the way that shorts have been successful for me is I have received subscribers from the shorts. That's been my experience. Okay, I've talked about two things that were helpful to me. Let's talk about something that is not helpful to me, and that is my lack of experience in front of the camera. Now, during my career, I spent a lot of time in front of groups and talking to people, leading discussions, guiding meetings, things like that. And so I'm used to getting instant feedback. You know, people may laugh, or they may smile, or they may throw something at you, and that is instant feedback. Well, when you're on your iPhone, or when you're on a camera, and you're just staring at the camera, you don't really get that instant feedback. So you don't really know, is anything that I'm saying right now making any sense at all? You have no sense of that because the camera doesn't tell you that. It's not that instant gratification or that feedback that you're used to getting from people when you're face to face with them. Nextly, something that I have found helpful is, and I've seen this advice, is just doing it. Just start making videos. I talked a minute ago about just making videos and being in front of the camera. Well, the only reason that you're going to get any better in front of the camera is if you're actually putting yourself in that situation. So in order for me to get better in front of the camera, I'm just going to have to put myself out there. I'm just going to have to make some videos that people are going to hate and are going to click off of in the first 3 seconds. It's just going to happen, and I just have to be okay with that. I'm wanting to make the best quality videos that I can, and obviously that's my goal. I want to provide the best information that I can to make people's life better, but I'm just still in the learning process. Now, another thing that has not really been helpful to me is been putting pressure on myself to put out videos. I think some of my videos have probably suffered because of the pressure that I put on myself just to put out videos. You're thinking to yourself, well, I can't get likes and subscriptions and comments and views from videos that don't exist. Well, I think maybe one of the lessons that I've learned is, quality is better than quantity. So that's something that I'm going to try and focus on going forward. Of course, I'm so new to YouTube that if I tried to sit down and make a high production, high quality video, I couldn't do that anyways. So really, this type of format suits me better because it makes me look more authentic. When I sit down in my office in a chair and give a list of 17 things that are going to help you retire early, I come off looking kind of monotone and feeling kind of boring and why am I watching this guy? So that's been my experience. Now, the last thing that I want to mention, and the thing that has been most helpful to me, is having other people on the video. Now, this is kind of a double-sided coin. I did make a video in my first 2 weeks or so, and it was kind of a day in the life video, and I went to a farmer's market here in our local area. And I thought, well, I'll get B-roll, and I'll talk to the vendors, I'll ask them about their things, and I was just so nervous that I couldn't formulate questions to ask them even, so the video really suffered because of that. Now, that doesn't really make my point. I said it was helpful to talk to other people on camera. The person that I want to give the most credit to is my wife, JC. And because I'm used to talking to her, and because it feels like a natural conversation, when she's been on camera with me, it has really brought out not only her personality, but my personality as well. And I think that has brought out more authenticity in the video. It's made me more relaxed, and so that has, I think, led to more success and created videos or created a situation where videos were more appealing to people who were watching it, which is really the goal of creating a YouTube video, is not only to provide information that is valuable, but to provide it in a way that is entertaining to watch. And so I just want to give a pat on the back or a high five or a thumbs up to my wife, JC. That's been really helpful to me to have her in some of my videos, and that has taken some of the pressure off, and that's been really helpful to me.